We're here with VCU head coach Shaka Smart. To his left is Rob Brandenburg. To his right, Travion Graham. We'll start with a comment from Coach Smart on the win, and then if you'll raise your hand, we'll bring the microphone around for questions.
I thought it was a good team win. Our guys really turned it on in the second half there. Northeastern, give them a lot of credit. They really, I think, defensively got us on our heels at the end of the first half. We didn't score for, 6 minutes or so. Because their defense was very aggressive and they were changing back and forth between zone and man. But in the second half, I'll give our guys credit. Our style of play really allowed us to get going and attack and get some open shots and some easy ones around the basket. These two guys did a really good job of being shot ready and attacking the rim. So it was a good team win. A little sloppy in some different areas. Obviously, the free throws. We'll be better with that tomorrow.
Right here.
Rob, you obviously had it going tonight. Was it just a matter of getting those 2 threes early to sort of, get you in your groove?
Yeah, my teammates, they found they were did good finding me. When I was open, I was shot ready, ready to shoot, and they went in. And then just credit, my teammates and Coach Smart for just always telling me, to stay ready, be ready to shoot, keep attacking, even when I missed some layups in the first half. So I just stuck with it, and shots started to fall.
Coach, in the second half on defense, what did you most want to take away from them?
The biggest thing is we just wanted to be the aggressors. Obviously they have some really good players in Lee and Smith and Ford. So we wanted to limit those guys, but more than that, we wanted to be aggressive. I think in the press, we were able to get them on their heels. We were able to turn them over, force 25 turnovers. If we can force 25 turnovers, we're going to win, period. As long as we make 30% or more of our shots. So that was probably the biggest emphasis in the second half, just being aggressive, taking it to them, closing down the traps, and turning them over.
Coach, could you talk a little bit about your three-point guards, Darius, Briante, Teddy, what they gave you tonight, especially Teddy is probably the most he's played this year, or at least the best he's played this year.
Yeah, I thought Teddy did a nice job. They all, can play the point. They all play against each other in practice, and they all have different strengths. Darius obviously has had a terrific year. He's gotten better and better since last year. Briante, everybody knows what he does on defense, and he's huge for our style of play. He's the poster child defensively, at least, of havoc. But Teddy, I thought, really did a nice job running the team. He came off a pick and roll and had some big baskets. He can do that, but what you guys didn't see is he had his best week of practice this past week leading up to this game, and it's no coincidence that he played well. So when guys play well in practice and keep getting better, they get rewarded and get opportunities in games and get a chance to show what they can do.
Coach, the word is some VCU fans are going to stay tonight and cheer for Georgia State tonight. Any preference on who you play tomorrow?
Come on, you know me better than that. Both teams present different challenges. I'll tell you what, I was extremely impressed with Georgia State yesterday. I saw about a third of their game or half their game, and they were on it. I mean, they had some guys in here with fire in their eyes, and it'd be interesting to see how they do against Mason. Mason's obviously got a terrific team, so no, there's not a preferred opponent. They're both very good teams. They're both teams that we split with during the regular season, and we'll be motivated to play either one.
Coach, you said on Thursday you wanted more stops defensively. Were you happy with that part of what you had practiced this week, or a little bit of work to be done?
Oh, there's always work to be done, but yeah, I think we did a nice job stopping them for most of the game. There was a couple stretches where they got away from us, and then at the end, Lee and Smith were driving at will. We're not very good when we're not aggressive. If we're passive, we we're not very good in the prevent defense. That's why I went back to the press at the very end, because at least we'd be aggressive with it. But yeah, I think we got a lot of stops when we needed them, and we turned them over 25 times. So if you look at their shooting percentage, it's really good, but they got 12 less shots than us and turned the ball over 14 more times.
Shaka, I thought y'all were extremely unselfish tonight. Is that something that's kind of developed as the season has gone on, and is it kind of tied to the point guard play?
Yeah, we just have an unselfish group. We don't have anyone on our team that really is worried about how many points they score or how many shots they get. I thought Trey did a really nice job of being aggressive and then sitting down and finding teammates. He made a couple terrific passes that led to wide open shots. Darius did a good job. Rob got in there. You know, when he drove, the seas kind of parted, so he mostly got shot attempts. But our guys share the basketball. They pull for each other. They don't really care who the leading scorer is going to be. It could be different on any given night.
Coach, if you wouldn't mind talking about the two gentlemen up there, considering their seasons, Trey working on the minutes, growing the minutes that he's had this season, and part of the season where Rob was mired in that shooting slump. Just what performance by both of them tonight means, considering where they were at points this season.
Well, you're talking about a freshman and a sophomore, so that's the exciting thing is they have a long, long way to go. They know that, but there's an opportunity for them to continue getting better over the next few years. But we need it right now, and they gave it to us right now. They did a great job. Trey is someone that he's a tough matchup for any team. He played really well against Northeastern last time. So we felt like, he was going to be able to attack. And, to his credit, he was very aggressive today. He got in the lane, had some big rebounds, and had some big shots. And then Rob can be as good as Rob wants to be. He's coming into his own in terms of learning about killer instinct and learning to attack and go at people and not always be the nicest guy in the world. He's the nicest kid there is off the court. And that's great. We want guys in our program like that. But then when he gets out on the floor, it's time to go at the opponent, and he did a great job of doing that tonight.
One more back here.
Trey, your first experience in the CAA tournament, what'd you think?
There's a lot of energy in the game. I felt that I just wanted to come out here and play my best and just play hard and let the game come to me and not force anything.
Shaka, going back to your guards again, Darius obviously has experience. Briante has a very high motor. Has Teddy been a guy that's sort of come along as the years progressed? Is that what he needed to do?
Well, we recruited him, and honestly, he's got the best natural point guard skills by far of any of those three guys. Potentially. Darius is in his third year here, and Briante is also a freshman. Briante is a combo guard. Teddy needed when he got here to learn, still needs to some extent to learn about the urgency that is so closely tied to that position. Things like communicating, things like always being alert, always being ready, always being in a stance. It's a position where you have to always be turned on. And Darius has learned that in his first couple of years here, and he's really come a long way with that. Now Teddy's in the process of learning. So he's very talented. It's just a matter of him figuring that stuff out, and when he fully figures it out, he's going to be very good.
All right. Thanks, guys.